Hi, my name is Cindy Farr, and I'm the Incident Commander for the Missoula City County Health Department's COVID-19 response in Missoula, Montana. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, and this is my daily briefing. We've had 14 cases in Missoula County. We've had no changes since yesterday. There are 208 cases of COVID-19 in the state of Montana, and there have been 5 deaths in Montana that have all been in other counties. We had some questions yesterday about why I said that we have 14 cases in Missoula when the state DPHHS site reported only 12. Our local nurses were alerted to 2 cases that were identified through a private lab and not the Montana Public Health Lab up at the state health department. And that had not been reported to the state yet, so sorry for any confusion on that. If you see a discrepancy in our numbers on our website or what I'm saying and what is on the DPHHS website, just go with what we are saying and what's on our website. The state site is an excellent source of information, but we are able to update our information more often and more quickly than the state can, so that can lead to some differences there. Some of the things that I want to cover today deal with food safety and how to make social distancing, or physical distancing as many are calling it now, work in grocery stores, food establishments, and other essential retail settings. Let's start by talking about food safety. We've had a lot of people asking why food workers are not wearing masks to keep them from spreading the illness through their food that they are preparing for people. First, I just want to say that the main driver of this infection is droplets from symptomatic individuals. When people are symptomatic, they are not allowed to go to work in food service. They have to wait until they've been symptom-free before they're allowed to return to work. So for those of you who are concerned about food workers who aren't showing any significant symptoms, there's no evidence that you can get this virus from your food. It's just not that type of infection. Infectious disease doctors and food safety experts alike are saying that it's very unlikely that you will contract it through your food or from packaging from takeout and delivery. There are reports that this illness can include symptoms like diarrhea or other gastrointestinal symptoms that can be associated with COVID-19, but there's no evidence that COVID-19 can infect you through your GI tract. This is a respiratory virus, so you can't get it from ingesting food. Just sort of like you can't get the seasonal flu from food. The same applies to COVID-19 based on current information. You are more likely to get COVID-19 from standing too close to someone in the lobby while waiting for your takeout, or if you touch the door handle and then turn around and touch your face. So for food safety at home, there's a lot of information out there, and not all of it is really helpful. What I can tell you, again, based on the best available information at this time and from people who are food safety experts, are really simple things. I know you're tired of people telling you to wash your hands, but we wouldn't be telling you that if it wasn't important. So it's really important to wash your hands after you go to the store, anytime after you touch an unclean surface, and before you prepare your food. It's important to wash your produce using running water. Do not wash it with bleach. That is definitely not a recommendation. Even using soap is not a good idea, because especially if it's something soft like leaf lettuce or something with a porous edible peel, water and scrubbing is all that you need. If you feel that you need to use something more than water, just for peace of mind, vinegar is the safest option. However, we just want to note that we do not know if vinegar will actually inactivate COVID-19 on produce, but at least vinegar won't increase the risk of chemical contamination. So if you feel like you need to use something, vinegar is the safest option, other than just plain washing with water and scrubbing. Please don't spray your food or absorbent food packages with disinfectants. You don't want that disinfectant to get absorbed into the food, because again, this can cause chemical contamination and it can cause you to get sick. Don't leave perishable foods on your porch or in your yard or garage for 3 days. These items need refrigeration and in order to prevent bacteria from growing. You can get a foodborne illness when you don't refrigerate food that needs it. So food outside can also attract pests and other animals, so it's just not a good, safe habit to use. When it comes to food, your most significant risk of getting COVID-19 is touching surfaces of grocery carts and baskets at the store, or door handles at food service establishments. And the other big thing is not practicing physical or social distancing in the store. Those are all the more significant ways when it comes to food that you could potentially get contaminated and get COVID-19. So as far as social and physical distancing in the stores, we just want to say thank you to all the Missoula area businesses that are doing their best to roll with the changing requirements and the recommendations. We super appreciate everything that you are trying to do to keep our community safe. The governor's stay-at-home order requires that essential businesses still provide on-site service to the public, enforce social distancing for customers that are in the aisles, checkouts, and in the lobbies. Members of the public, so all of you out there listening, can certainly help by minimizing the number of people that you go out to run errands with. If you can go alone, please do so. This is going to reduce the impact on stores as well as minimize the number of people that can be exposed. We do understand that, you know, if you're a single parent and you have young children, you may not have other options and you do have to bring them with you. And we totally get that. We just are saying that if it's at all possible for you to go to the store by yourself, then it's important to try and do that. It's important to follow the instructions of the stores. Stay 6 feet away from others when you're shopping.